Hi everybody, this is Anilina for Eurodiputado.com and welcome again. Today we're sitting together with Mr. Haglund from Finland. He's a parliamentary member for the Fishery Commission and the Budget Commission. Can I ask what your personal vision about Europe is? What's your personal vision of Europe?
Well, personally I sort of see Europe as something that is gain for all Europeans, in the sense that when we cooperate in Europe, it enables people to move and work wherever they want to. It enables companies to have a better forum for their business, and therefore it brings prosperity and also peace, actually, through prosperity to Europe. And it's also very important with the European strong union today, when we have strong competition from Asia, from the United States. So we need to have a strong, compatible Europe that can compete in the global world economically, and therefore sort of guarantee the prosperity that we have in Europe today. For instance, now when we're discussing a lot about the climate, Europe has to be the one that wants to be a pioneer when it comes to being a global partner, and I think we can be that, and we've been that through actually the Swedish presidency that has pushed it around this fall very well, and the last top European Council meeting actually also pushed the environmental issues. I think they very well described what Europe's role is in the global context.
And why should the 500 million European citizens be more involved in what's happening here at the European Parliament? Why should they be more interested?
Well, the reason why people are not interested is that we are not that good at sort of being able to describe for ordinary people how the decisions made in the European Parliament or the European Commission or the European Council affect their everyday life. And there, of course, media has its own role to sort of enhance that we are able to sort of get out the message that if we make a decision here, how it's going to affect you and me. So if we have, for instance, on the internet, good coverage on what's happening, especially young people use the internet a lot, and if we have a good quality media on the internet explaining what we're doing here, it's of course going to enhance the situation. So I think it's very welcome with all types of European initiatives that comes to reporting journalistically about what we're doing, because that's also a very important role for us parliamentarians, to be able to have as much time as possible to meet people back home and explain for them what we're doing and how it affects their lives. And unfortunately, I think that the low interest for example, the European elections show that many today have not really grasped how important EU is and how many decisions are made on the EU level that actually affects our everyday. Yes, so that's sort of the challenge we have.
So how do you see Europe within 100 years?
That's a very good one. Well, I do hope that the parts of Europe, let's say Albania, Kosovo, Ukraine, parts of Europe that today are not integrated in the same way as the rest of Europe. Big majority of Europe is today integrated in the European context, where we have great cooperation on many fields through the EU and through other arrangements, and therefore we can support each other, and there's a democratic welfare state hopefully everywhere in 100 years also in the parts of Europe that are not today integrated. So I hope we're getting there, but I actually do hope we'll get there much sooner than 100 years, and hopefully we will. I mean, we got so far. If we just spoke about the Berlin falling 20 years ago, and we're already now here, and we're actually only missing 20% of Europe in this family, so it's possible.